How's it going, guys? Onions here, and today I'm going to show you a mod that will let you reset your skill points. The reason I'm showing you this mod is because I actually needed it myself. When I started Fallout, I didn't realize how this whole chart of skills work, and I started specing my intelligence, my charisma, my agility, luck. As you can see, I put quite a bit of points in there. My intelligence is at a 10, my luck is at a 7, and so is my agility. And later on into the game, I realized that you can go down the line and start specing things underneath your intelligence, underneath your agility, and things like that. And my skills aren't looking very well, and my game is actually extremely difficult because the enemies are higher level than me, and I'm not doing enough damage to them. And just this is a mess. This isn't gonna work. So today I'm gonna show you the mod that will let you reset these. Alright, so to get the mod, you want to go to Nexus Mods and look up reset all points. Of course, the link to this mod will be down in the description box of this video. If you already have a Nexus mod manager, you can go ahead and click download. If you don't and you like to do it manually, you can do that, but I believe you need an account anyway, so you might as well get Nexus mod manager because it makes everything simple. So when you download it, you open up your Nexus mod manager and it will be in here. Reset all points, Fallout 4 reset all points. This is what's going to be named. You can't just double click it. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to run because it's an actual executable. It's not a mod. So you want to go to your folder that has the mods. For me, it's in my second drive under Games, Nexus Mod Manager, Fallout 4 mods. And you're going to want to open it using your archive. For this, I'm using WinRAR. Trial version, of course. Nobody uses a full version of WinRAR. And just copy the files over from that folder, or you can copy the whole folder if you want. I just copied the files and it works. And you want to open up Fallout 4. Once you do that, you will be greeted with this window. So to reset your points, the first thing you want to do is you want to click here and set output path. For me, it's in my Steam folder. So when I click build, it goes into my Steam folder, Fallout 4/run and /reset texts. To get it spec'd, the first thing you want to do is remember what level you are. I'm currently sitting in a save that is not the latest, so I'm going to open up a save that is the latest for me. I highly recommend making a backup because if you don't, you might mess something up and you're going to have issues. I believe the save file is stored in your My Documents, My Games, Fallout 4 folder. So here, if we go to my skill points, I'm at a level 15. This is very important. You want to make sure that you open that and there's nothing in the skill points. So right here you put level 15 and it gives you 35 skill points. If you're special, I'm not sure what that does unless you pick up an extra skill point from somewhere. You can give yourself extra skill points. You can actually spec out everything if you really want, but that would make the game extremely easy and defeat the purpose. But since I'm too far into my save, I don't want to restart from the beginning, so I'm going to use this tool until something better comes out. So you set your level 15 here. You get 35 points, and then you can go down the line and spec exactly what you want. For example, I like to go down intelligence, and keep in mind that for whatever reason at this very moment this mod does not work for Vans, V-A-N-S. In my game you can see that my Vans is spec to 1, so that's already one skill point used, and I want to stay as legitimate as possible. So I'm gonna put a point into that right now so that I don't have an extra point to spend. Once you're done specing your stuff, just click build. It will create 2 files in your Steam directory where Fallout 4 is, and then you can go back to the game. You can tab out of your Pip-Boy. You open up console using the squiggly line key or tittle key, whatever you want to call it, and you type in bat reset, and that resets all your skill points. And the next thing you want to do is bat run, and that adds all the skill points to your save. And if I go back into my game, you can see that everything is spec'd exactly as it is in the program. 35 points. As you can tell, everything is just fine. Like I said, VANS for some reason specs regardless. So you might want to put in the point in the program so that you don't have an extra point for whatever reason. Like I said, I like to stay as legitimate as possible just to make sure that the game isn't too difficult. But that's pretty much all you have to do. Last step is to actually save. And you are done. That's all you had to do to reset your skill points. Hopefully there will be a mod that is a little bit better and has less glitches, but at this very moment this is the only option. And for the people that are too far into the game, and do not want to start from the beginning, there is a solution for you. There's just a little minor error that can't be fixed at this very moment. Maybe it'll be fixed later on when the mod maker patches it up. But that's all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a nice day, guys.